This past year was rough for Utah's food and beverage industry, and now Salt Lake City is being praised for one of its programs to help. In 2020, COVID-19 forced restaurants to ditch in-person dining. A number of servers lost their jobs, and others lost significant wages. Salt Lake City's Tip Your Server program became an outlet for food service employees to get much-needed grants while they were largely out of work. So joining me now to explain how the program is being honored is Andrew Wittenberg from the Salt Lake City Department of Economic Development. Andrew, it's always great to talk to you this morning.
Hey, Brian. Good morning.
You know, I remember when the Tip Your Server program came out, you had a pretty significant response.
Yeah, you know, it was a really cool program, and we all remember how it was last March when restaurants and the service industry pretty much shut down overnight. One of Salt Lake City's favorite residents and restaurateurs, Ty Burrell, who's by Poly, they came to the table. They met with Mayor Mendenhall. They wanted to do something, as did the mayor, and so the Tip Your Server program was born. Great partners through the Downtown Alliance, and we were able to raise significant money, almost $600,000. And get that money out to the servers, to the bartenders, to those in the service industry through the form of $500 grants. We got 1,200 grants out the door in a matter of a couple of months, and it really was a great program and did a lot of good for a lot of folks in that very immediate period when those restaurants were, for the most part, shut down.
It's pretty remarkable. You mentioned that you had a lot of money came in. What type of difference did it make for the people in Salt Lake's restaurant industry?
Well, you know, we talked about Tip Your Server. You know, we know $500 isn't going to be life-changing money for a lot of folks, particularly when there's no other money coming in the door. But we knew that bills still had to be paid, rent still had to be paid, people still needed gas, food, groceries, things like that. So we were trying to do anything we could. We had other programs online at the time, as well as some of the other federal funding that was coming through the door, and stimulus programs were on the way. But this was a local program. We had a lot of support, a lot of donors, individual people very generous in this area to help those who were so devastated in the food and service industry. It was really almost awing to see how much people wanted to help during a time of crisis.
So what's this Silver Platter Award that the Tip Your Server program has won?
It's great. Utah Restaurant Association, their annual Silver Platter Awards were last night. Holly and Ty Burrell were given the President's Award. The city and Downtown Alliance received the Silver Platter Award for the Tip Your Server program. It was great, but it really wouldn't have even been possible without the initial generosity of the Burrells and everybody else who helped to make it happen. And we're thankful to the Utah Restaurant Association as well, who helped in the restaurant outreach portion of this and getting restaurants on board to make sure that they knew about it, that they were applying and getting that money out to those servers and folks in the service industry. Really quite remarkable, and we're honored to share that award with our friends at the Downtown Alliance.
Well, it's good to celebrate something that meant so much to so many. I understand, however, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done.
Right. You think about this, that there still are restaurants that aren't back to full capacity indoors and that people haven't completely returned. We're hearing about this recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. There are still people who are not going out to restaurants, who are not filling up these places entirely. And so that work's still yet to be done. And while the Tip Your Server program has sort of gone through its sunset period, we're still looking at ways to help those folks who may be not working as much, not seeing as many crowds, not having as many people in those restaurants. So new and different ideas coming online all the time, Brian.
Well, it sounds good. If people want to find out how they can get some help, how they connect with you.
Sure, you can always email us at ed@slcgov.com or on our website, slc.gov/ed.
Andrew Wittenberg with the Salt Lake City Department of Economic Development. Andrew, a pleasure as always.
Good to see you, Brian. Thanks.
You too.